people are owed reparations. Reparations now. All my Johnsons. Wolfpack. Big K.
Ayo, wait, hold up, pause, no debate, no applause. Tired of the wait, man, we need a revolution, but you came to debate. We be down for the cause. I be laid on a sauce, keep us down for the cause. Fuck up, round, get a public execution. Better wise up, hold up, fuck it, pause. Pause like Tim Black, overwhelmed, but I gotta get my wits jacked. We be preaching to the choir like a hymn track, but we gotta make a dent, get the rich back. Laying in the street, we got brothers that overdosing, trying to help the poor with their handicap and emotion. Both parties suck, take a minute and let it soak in. They don't give a fuck, they be locking you up and smoking. Both parties suck. Johnson, what they're serving up is a lazy concoction. Spit it in a face. Johnson, what the fuck you do with a snake when you boxing? Wanna fall in line with the base is an option. I'ma stand for mine, I'ma ride with my conscience. If you want the right, I'd advise you with caution. When they get the chance, sell you out like an auction. Fucked in, like controlled opposition. Cunts on the boat and they roll their position. Top down, yeah, I'm sold on the mission. I ain't bring a coast, I'm searching for friction. Politicians faking these raps give me conniptions. They be out here serving their donuts like a religion. Calling out these blasphemous promises my addiction. They ain't got no soul, yeah, they sold it out for a patient. Wait, hold up, pause, no debate, no applause. Tired of the wait, man, we need a revolution, but you came to debate. We be down for the cause. I be laid on a sauce, keep us down for the cause. Fuck up, round, get a public execution. Better wise up, hold up, fuck it, pause. Ayo, time. Fuck conservative, run on McDonald. Clean, but you look and you sound like you off at the bottle. White boy dress for the follow. You can see through the grip, so you need to let off of the throttle. Shut the right, we decide, let us have us a top. Be a man, we can walk through the basics. You ain't getting shot, just talking about race. Motherfucker, you get shot for being racist. Yo, say you spitting facts, you clearly be in your feelings. Quoting Ben Shapiro, what else the fuck you conceal? See, we didn't free the slaves, and you acting like we the same. Like we're sounding effects, same thing, you fucking idiot. Right-wing frauds really made me belligerent. Educate America, overcoming the ignorance. Big homie black, show you bitches the difference. They also jobs and blaming it on the immigrants. Bro for initiative, hold the line with the wolf pack. Giving me a shot, I blew through him like I'm a fullback. Riding from inside the center, where your soul at. Can't distract blast, cause homie be full of bullcrap. ACAB, yeah, I'm bending the law. Your system is broke, if you need this and ours, need divine intervention. Need a fix by the gods, hold up, I'ma need to catch my breath. Pause. Wait, hold up, pause, no debate, no applause. Tired of the wait, man, we need a revolution, but you came to debate. We be down for the cause. I be laid on a sauce, keep us down for the cause. Fuck up, round, get a public execution. Better wise up, hold up, fuck it, pause.
Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Yes, my name is Tim Black. I hope you guys can hear me real quick. This is Pause with Tim Black, and we are back after my trip from Ohio. Had to get the studio back together on this side of the game. This is the daytime show that I was telling folks about, and we've returned to make this happen again. So let me make sure people can hear us, so check real quick. We're only on YouTube. We're only on YouTube, so guys, if you could share this out. If we could share this out, guys, that'd be great, because like I said, we're only on YouTube. I've already tweeted it out, but if you could tweet it or post it on Facebook, that'd be great. What's going on, Johnsons? Oh, what's going on? Hey, thank you, Courtney, Katrina, Christine. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you. I think we can let one button go. Now, I'll leave it. All right, check this out, guys. So it's been a lot of drama. It's been a lot of drama. It's been a lot of smearing. It's been a lot of bullshit. But from all bad things, sometimes you can find something good out of it, and you can make something good become of what seems like a roadblock, right? So you got an obstacle. That obstacle can make you stronger. It can make you more resilient. It can toughen you up, or it can crush you. Well, I've been through a lot of shit, guys, and ain't nothing gonna crush me. So we're here. But what this is able me to do, guys, is to focus, right? Focus and redetermine, re-examine, and present something that's more solid, more beneficial. I said, how can I do this? How can I take this moment, guys, and do something that's more relevant? How can I build something out of this that's going to inspire others? Because this ain't just about me. Of course, I was the one they were smearing. I was the one who lit the fuse. I'm the one that threw that hand grenade into independent media on the left. I did that. But it ain't just for me. So what I have for you today is a mission statement. What I have for you today, see what I want to do is I want to take away the ability for people to say, oh, Tim's doing this for views, which is not true. You don't get views. A strategy of growing your channel would not be to piss off the majority of left media if you're on the left. That doesn't work, okay? So their criticisms are unfounded, but I wanted to prove it. Because in order for it to truly resonate with people, we got to have a bigger vision. We got to have a bigger vision, y'all. If we want to rile people up, we want to excite people, we want people to come out, we want people to be a part of this, and we want to change the trajectory of this country. And my love for black people runs deep, y'all. This fight for black people in America, the historically disenfranchised, has only begun, and I'm doing my part. And I ain't doing nothing special. I'm following behind brothers like Glenn Ford. But I'm doing my part. So with that, folks, I present you with the mission statement. Let's go. As the largest black independent media on the side of the left, it has become evident that the Democratic Party has neglected the needs of black voters. Notorious for seeking black votes and equally notorious for ignoring black policies, I begin a mission. My mission since the beginning has been to help black people. Help black people get something for their votes, a simple yet noble idea. I've seen over the years an abundance of independent news and content creators focusing on various issues covering everything from Russian interference, DNC lawsuits, voter suppression, Green New Deals, Julian Assange, Trump investigation, Trump speeches, Trump rallies, Trump jokes, to Hillary investigations, woman marches, Me Too, and the list continues. What I have not seen is a focus on policies that will impact black America specifically. The Young Turks may cover the death of a black man at the hands of the police, but not the poverty in black communities that man came from. The Jimmy Dore Show may call out corruption in politics, but not the lack of a black agenda to the most reliable voting bloc America has ever seen. The Ring of Fire may cover the conviction of Derek Chauvin, but not display the conviction necessary to tackle institutional racism within our lending institutions. A repeated guest on my show, Dr. Sandy Darity and Kirsten Mullen, aptly expressed in their book, From Here to Equality. Most Americans agree that both slavery and legal apartheid were horrific, moral outrages. But there are alarmingly large numbers of Americans, both whites and black, who don't believe that racial inequality and discrimination continue to exist. If independent media is not educating viewers to the plight of the most vulnerable segments of our society, how are we any different than corporate media? How are we any better? The left fails to recognize the writing on the wall. Take, for example, the Black Tax, penned by Sean D. Rochester. Sean joined me for a breakdown of this book, which focused on the inequities in our society at every turn, from real estate, automotive purchases, financing and trades, auto insurance, online commerce, job search, job promotion, and black business financing hurdles. It's not enough to point out the unseemly currents via social media. We must go beyond the focus on individual racists and bigots and move on to the bigger fish to fry. Institutional racism and the lack of police policies directed specifically to black Americans. As Ira Katznelson's in When Affirmative Action Was White lays out, the intentional disenfranchisement of black citizens via the New Deal was appalling. Take, for instance, the Servicemen's Readjustment Act. The GI Bill gave millions of veterans the means to buy homes, attend college, and start business ventures. No other instrument was nearly as important. Yet, digest this. Startling fact, the survey of 13 Mississippi cities by Ebony Magazine found that of the 3,299 VA guaranteed home, business, and farm loans made in 47, precisely 2 had gone to blacks. America has historically severely limited black benefit and access to its touted universal programs. The practice of quiet abandonment of black people as a group systemically should no longer be allowed. As the largest black independent media in this space, I decided to take a stand for not just myself, but for my viewers and the black community at large. My righteous anger for a lack of cohesion and support around Nina Turner's campaign is just the tip of the iceberg. My vision is beyond one candidate in one political race. My focus is on what type of an impact we want to have collectively. The fact remains, Democrats must adjust its priorities to include specific policies directed at closing the racial wealth gap. These issues have been discussed on my channel repeatedly. As Dr. Derek Hamilton pointed out in our interview, we need to shift the onus of inequality from individuals onto where it properly belongs, the public, as a result of resource deprivation historically, as well as not providing the provisions of what people need in terms of enabling goods so they can achieve and be successful. Beyond political and civil rights, we need economic rights. If you want to vote, you shouldn't be hungry. Period. It's not as if America doesn't have the capacity to spend money. It's Mercer Baradin's The Color of Money, America's financial autopsy reveals. Once upon a time, America built a drawbridge for white Americans to access the middle class. Ironically, once millions of white Americans crossed that bridge, just as black America attempted to cross, they bombed it. Not only did America pull the bridge back, they heckled us via Rush Limbaugh and Bill O'Reilly about our inability to sprout wings and fly to the other side. My life's ambition of helping black people get something for their vote hasn't changed, but I have evolved. See, I'm not the first black person in independent media to call out racism, discrimination, bigotry, and neglect for black issues on the left, and specifically in independent media. No, there have been several others who've made claims in the past against bad treatment and obvious blind spots in our so-called progressive allies. What makes this moment different is I have waited just long enough that I might be in a position to change the outcome this time. The goal I want to rally everyone behind is this: influence white independent media on the left to put black issues on the agenda. The same way as you push for universal programs such as Medicare for All or universal health care, universal basic income, Green New Deal, student debt relief, and climate change. History teaches us there will be very little, if any, progressive gains without a sizable amount of black voter participation. History also teaches us America has no problems in overlooking black suffering. As the famed Frederick Douglass quote goes, "Power concedes nothing without a demand. I am boldly making this demand." Lefty commentators, progressive independent media entities, activists, hosts, and participants, add black policies in your content. Just as you share information about the Green New Deal, share information about closing the racial wealth gap. As you beat the doors of your representatives about Medicare for All, land a blow against the door for reparations for the formerly enslaved and their offspring. The smears of my intentions will not stop me. Your cherry picking of a 3-hour podcast or broadcast distilled down to a 9-second clip in a sickening narrative wrought with racial overtones built on the despicable legacy of black dehumanization will not end my push for black American justice. I'm telling you now, As I stated at the close of that same clip, widely discussed yet narrowly observed, we should win or lose together. Well, the only way for us to win or lose together is for us to fight together. Black America is tired of the benign neglect, the apathy, the return to stock mentality of the left media. As Dr. Cornel West said, we come from a hated people. I'm hoping you will join us in the push to change, if not the moral fiber of America, but the material conditions of its builders, of this great country who were never compensated. Get behind the push for a black agenda, not just because it's the right thing to do, because it's the only way you can move forward is one. Thank you. A lot of people have gone to various extremes to avoid listening to my message. They focus on everything from a 9-second clip to a wandering eye, just to divert attention away from the premier or the priority that I'm placing on black issues, just so they can distract you away from really what's important. And even those people who when I informed them, and when countless others who came to my defense informed them that they took me out of context, they didn't give a fuck, man. Well, this they can't ignore. See, this ain't about Breonna Joy Gray or even Cenk Uygur or Jimmy Dore. This is about black America and what's important to us. You ain't gonna win any elections. You're not gonna get any progressive policies passed without us. We want those policies to pass. I want those policies to pass. But we have a demand. And that demand is that for the first time ever in America, black people got to be first on the agenda. It's that simple. When you talk about Green New Deal, you talk about a black agenda. When you talk about Medicare for all, you talk about a black agenda. When you talk about climate change, you talk about a black agenda. Don't fold us into what you want and use our suffering and our bottom caste status as a mechanism to get what you want globally or universally. No, instead of you saying, Jimmy Dore and the rest of you, the best way to help black people is to give us Medicare for all. No, the best way to help black people is to give us reparations or a black agenda. The best way to help America overall is to give us Medicare for all. We're on fire. Whether you choose to ignore it or not, it's happening. Bodies are burning right now, quietly, unreported. You're going to put those bodies out, or you're going to talk to me about passing out lollipops to the whole neighborhood, giving us all bus vouchers, cutting our student debt. Meanwhile, our life expectancy in some areas is 20 years less than our richer counterparts. Why not a black agenda? Aren't we Americans? What are we going to do with our money? What are we going to do except spend it in America and grow the same economy that you and we all share? Stop treating us like we are from some other planet. The purpose of this live stream is to make it totally uncomfortable for people to ignore the purpose of this live stream. I also want to shut up those who want to label me as just angry. Yeah, I'm angry for a reason. The reason's been laid out in this video. I will be working with the Reset Race podcast and those members of their organization to come up with more solidified strategy going forward. But it's pretty simple what I'm talking about, guys. It's not enough to talk about Karens. It's not enough to talk about the corruption. if you ain't talking about black people. And when I say talk about them, I don't mean just get views off of the next black man who dies at the hands of a cop. To actually talk about income equality and something we didn't get with the brand new deal. An actual leg up. Us. So that's what we want. That's what we're here for. And no pointing at my colorful language, a pejorative, an angry tirade or a rant is going to be enough of a distraction, because you know who I got with me? I got the people. Yes, I got the people. Those people that see through the nonsense. Those who are not fooled by those with petty beefs with me because I didn't promote their whatever. This is bigger than you. This is about the black community. It's shitting on this, it's shitting on the black community. Make no mistake about it. Others have come before me and they had similar demands about the non-action or the inaction and the negative treatment of left media to black folks and black issues. The difference is I waited till I got my legs under me. I waited till I was loved. And before all my love and all my currency is gone, because it's going away, not by accident, but by the framing of some of you in order to discredit me, dehumanize me, make me a rapist. Nah, it's going to be hard to square your smears of me with the fact I'm fighting for black people. It's going to be hard for you to say I don't love black women, I hate black women, I attack black women when I'm fighting for black women and black men. You know who's not going to buy it? Those I educate, those I inform. So let this shit begin. If you stand in the way of this, may your house burn, may your channel burn, may your reach burn, and may you be outed as the disgusting betrayer to the black community that you always were. I would love to appeal to your better nature, the humanitarian in you all. I know it may not be popular, but so what? Who gives a fuck? It's our job to make the unpopular popular, to educate those who don't know. If not, what are we doing it for? If we ain't persuading those who are uninformed or uneducated and ignorant, what's our purpose? I don't see it. I don't get it. Our purpose is to do this. I'm asking you to join me in this effort. Tim Black's Wolfpack, Alma Johnsons, are you with me? Do you see the clear victory that lays before us here? We will make it impossible for the Democrats to deny black suffering in America. You want to stick it to them? Stick it to them this way. Make them earn that vote. I want to apologize to those people who saw this clearly 2 years ago. I'm with you now. I may have started later, but I'm starting, and we start now. All right, I'm Real Tim Black on Facebook and Twitter. I'm Tim Black and that on Instagram. And I don't give a shit what you call me. Just don't call me late for the revolution. Let's go. Let's get it. Shout out to Big K for making this rap for me. You got bars, son. We're all Johnsons. Let's roll. People are owed reparations. Reparations now. All my Johnsons. Wolfpack. Big K.
Ayo, wait, hold up, pause, no debate, no applause. Tired of the wait, man, we need a revolution, but you came to debate. We be down for the cause. I be laid on a sauce, keep us down for the cause. Fuck up, round, get a public execution. Better wise up, hold up, fuck it, pause. Pause like Tim Black, overwhelmed, but I gotta get my wits checked. We be preaching to the choir like a hymn track, but we gotta make a dent, get the rich back. Laying in the street, we got brothers that overdosing, trying to help the poor with their handicap and emotion. Both parties suck. Take a minute and let it soak in. They don't give a fuck, they be locking you up smoking. Both parties suck. Johnson, what they're serving up is a lace concoction. Spit it in a face. Johnson. boxing. What the fuck you do with a snake when you boxing? Wanna fall in line with the face is an option. I'ma stand for mine, I'ma ride with my conscience. If you want the right, I'd advise you with caution. When they get the chance, sell you out like an auction. Fucked ins like controlled opposition. Cunts on the boat and they roll their position. Top down, yeah, I'm sold on the mission. I ain't bringing coast, I'm searching for friction. Apologists figure these raps give me conniptions. They be out here serving their donuts like a religion. Calling out these blasphemous promises my addiction. They ain't got no soul, yeah, they sold it out for a pension. Wait, hold up, pause, no debate, no applause. Tired of the wait, man, we need a revolution, but you can't to debate. We be down for the cause. I be laid on a sauce, keep us down for the cause. Fuck up, round, get a public execution. Better wise up, hold up, fuck it, pause. Ayo, time. Fuck conservative, run on McDonald. Clean, but you look and you sound like you off at the bottle. White boy dress for the follow. You can see through the grip, so you need to let off of the throttle. Try the right, we beside, let us have us a top. Be a man, we can walk through the basics. You ain't getting shot, just talking about race. Motherfucker, you get shot for being racist. Yo, say you spitting facts, you clearly be in your feelings. Quoting Ben Shapiro, what else the fuck you conceal? See, we didn't free the slaves, and you acting like we the same. Like we're signing effects, same thing, you fucking idiot. Right-wing frauds really made me belligerent. Educate America, overcoming the ignorance. Big homie black, show you bitches the difference. They also jobs and blaming it on the immigrants. Bro for initiative, hold the line with the wolf pack. Giving me a shot, I blew through him like I'm a fullback. Riding from inside the center, where your soul at. Can stretch blast, cause homie be full of bullcrap. ACAB, yeah, I'm bending the law. Yeah, the system is broke. If you need this and ours, need divine intervention. Need a fix by the gods, hold up, I'ma need to catch my breath. Pause. Wait, hold up, pause. No debate, no applause. Tired of the wait, man, we need a revolution, but you can't to debate. We be down for the cause. I be laid on a sauce, keep us down for the cause. Fuck up, round, get a public execution. Better wise up, hold up, fuck it, pause.